I'm standing right outside of the Gaza border. We're about to go into the kibbutzim that were devastated on that day on October 7th. I wanted to be able to show you, through me, with my own eyes, what kind of damage and what kind of hatred was perpetrated on the villagers in the borders. Those are peaceful agricultural towns. They're farmers. They grow food and crops, some of the best in the world. And so we're going to go now into, in particular, one kibbutz. It's called Nir Oz, and we're going to see what we can find there. זה כ-20 קילומטר מהגבול, נכון? פחות. הם הגיעו לפה על אופנועים? הם ידעו בדיוק לאן להגיע.
בול.
הם עשו את הכל מראש.
פה הרגו אותו.
והיו מכוניות צרופות?
מלא.
ככה בצד?
ככה, בעומדות עם אנשים בפנים מתים.
האזור הזה היה שטוף במחבלים.
חופשי, הם היו לבד. עזה פה, הנה, רואים את עזה?
עכשיו בוא תסביר, ניר עוז, זה על הגדר?
זה 1.5 קילומטר מעזה.
אנחנו עכשיו קילומטר.
אני אראה לכם עכשיו בדיוק מה קרה פה. אתם תבינו, תראו בעיניים, אתם לא תאמינו. זה אני שם שאם יהיה אזעקות או משהו, במקרה של אזעקות אנחנו נצא מהאוטו, אם יהיה ליד מיגונית נרוץ למיגונית, בסדר? אם לא יהיה, שוכבים על הרצפה. כל זה היה מכוניות צרופות, הכל מכל הצדדים פה, כמו מלא מכוניות, מלא.
ואלה היו מכוניות שפשוט נסעו בכביש?
פה הייתה המסיבה,
פה המסיבה.
פה ברחו, נתנו גז עם מכוניות והתרסקו פה לשטח. זה חילוץ, זה חילוץ 669 עכשיו. יש פצועים, זה 669 חילוץ עכשיו.
רואים פה את הזכוכית.
מלא. פה הייתה המסיעה. זה היה האוהל, אוקיי? המרכזי שישנו אנשים. האוהל הגדול שסביבו רקדו, זה היה פה.
מחבלים פלשו מכל כיוון.
מכל כיוון עם מקחים באו ונתנו. יאללה, רדו.
This is the site of the party, the trance party. There were thousands of people who were dancing here. The main gathering area was literally where I'm standing now. And if you can see in the background, there's this very big, large open area. And the terrorists came from every direction. So you can see there's literally no place to hide. And it was at 6:30 in the morning. People didn't really know where to go anyway. And so they just started running in every direction. And you can kind of get a feeling of if you're surrounded by hundreds of terrorists who are shooting from every direction possible. It was like target practice for so many people. I'm standing on grounds where so many people lost their lives, and they came simply to have a good time, to dance. They wanted to love and be loved.
כל בית פה עברו, שרפו, וידו בכל אחד, וידו הריגה בראש.
תראה, שרוף לגמרי, הרוס.
פה לא נשארו אנשים, פחם. מפה,
פה פרצו את הגדר, פה.
זה חדש לגמרי, הנה הגדר הישנה. פה פרצו, הלכו ברגל. אתם רואים את עזה? ברגל, עם מכוניות, עם טוסטוסים, גנבו, הלכו ברגל.
אני עוד מריח את השריפה.
פה על הגדרות שאתם רואים פה בגדר, היו גולגולות של אנשים. פה הכל היה מכוניות, כל המכסי מנוע היו פתוחים, גלגלים ספייר של המכוניות הוציאו, הביאו איתם חומר בעירה מהיר כזה, בכל בית זרקו צמיג עם חומר בעירה והדליקו את שהם יחלקו האנשים. בואו. כן. זה בית שנשרף, לא נשאר כלום.
I'm at the entrance to a kibbutznik's house. We're in near Oz. You can't imagine the devastation here. Everything is burned. You can still smell the burnt wood and cement. It's been 40 days now. We'll take you inside and you'll see just the complete devastation and destruction. It's hard for me to think about. There was a whole family living here, and in all likelihood they were all either killed, burned alive, and perhaps there were some family members here who were taken hostage. And there was a whole family here. It's a fairly big complex, and you can see a bedroom over here. This is probably a living room, and they're all gone. It's like a cemetery here. You can see the remains of what was a chair or a sofa. That looks like there was a piano over there on by that wall. There's all kinds of twisted metal here. I don't know what that was. Does that look like a? Things are so destroyed here that you can't even tell what they were in their original state. And it moves me very much to think about the people who were full of life here 40 days ago. In the background, you can hear the drones. Gaza is 1.5 miles in that direction. You can hear the drones. We heard some artillery shots. There were projectiles that were fired yesterday afternoon. Naomi? Everybody is nervous here, the people who have brought us into the kibbutz, because we have less than 15 seconds if there's an alarm, and they're still firing on these villages here, even though there are very few people that are left. Most of the people left for different parts of the country, but they're still firing almost on a daily basis. And from here, as opposed to Tel Aviv, where you have about 90 seconds from the sounding of the alarm to get to a safe area, this is at most 15 seconds, and I think from here it's actually 7 seconds once you hear the alarm. So whenever anybody comes in here now, they get very nervous, and they look immediately for where they're going to go. Is there a safe space to go if they do hear the alarm? There's a sense of dissonance here that is very hard to grasp, because you can hear some birds in the background. The villagers that we've spoken with on this mission that we're on, all of them, without exception, loved living here because they kept on describing how heavenly it was. It was close to paradise. It's pastoral here. It's quiet. It's largely agricultural villages, and they've built here. See over here, this looks like a cactus garden. And there's obviously people spent years proud of building up this area, which is their home. And they want to come back. Most people want to come back. There's no place in the world that they would rather live.
כל בית פה עברו, כל בית. אתם זוכרים שהאמבולנס שרוף בתוך מבנה, בתוך כזה... ראיתם את זה? שהיה אמבולנס? פה היה אמבולנס שרוף. הם הדליקו אותו. זה היה המבנה של האמבולנס פה. הם נתנו פה פצצה, העיפו את הדלת ופתחו את השער.
אז הם נכנסו מפה.
נכנסו מפה וגם מהגדר משם.
We're leaving Nero's now. I can't describe the devastation. Personally, I'm looking forward to coming back here when the place is rebuilt. And I would love to take delegations of American Jews, maybe from the Stephen Wise Free Synagogue, as soon as the villagers come back here and they start rebuilding. Maybe we can be helpful and participate in this great national task of Israel, but also with the support of world Jewry to rebuild these devastated areas. That would be the best response to the horrible massacre that occurred here. I hope to be able to be back in Nir Oz, beautiful again, rebuilt, blossoming, and producing the best fruit in the world.